Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. Lob City Finisher, one of the most overpowered badges in NBA 2K21. This badge received a huge buff in 2K21, and today we're going to tell you guys everything you need to know about catching lobs and why Lob City Finisher is a must-have in NBA 2K21. Let's get right into it. So one of the most important factors for finishing a lob is creating the right angles to give you and your teammates the most optimal opportunity to finish an alley-oop animation. God Mills has the ball on the bottom right. Travion is going to run over to the left-hand side of the court, and I'm down the middle for this instant. But as soon as God Mills passes the ball, I go on over to the right. He's passing it over to Travion TV. I wrap around to the right, so we have to force whoever's in the paint to make a decision. Do they guard the ball handler or do they guard me cutting into the paint? You want to make sure that there's more options for you and your teammate, that one defender cannot guard two players. So I go on over and I take the right hand side, instantly get that little speed boost, and I'm able to finish. Now the reason why I feel personally that Lob City Finisher has gotten a tremendous buff this year in 2K21 is that without the badge, from what we've learned earlier in the year, without equipping Lob City Finisher on Hall of Fame, I would get blocked or go into a weird catch animation where he would jump up but not necessarily catch the ball. With Lob City Finisher on Hall of Fame, I'm catching the ball and I'm finishing through traffic. I also want to tell you guys that Lob City Finisher works well with contact finisher. I'm gonna let these clips play off while we talk some more about it. You can see we're catching double alley-oops out there because we're trying to extend our fun on 2K21 and find different ways to get some heightened level of enjoyment on 2K21. We're having a ton of fun. If you want to catch us on live stream, come on out. We would love to have you come out and showcase your builds and what you're doing in 2K21. But Lob City Finisher got that buff, which allows you to finish through contact and also allows you to actually go up to catch the ball when normally there wouldn't be an opportunity there. Oftentimes I got like over, man, it's got to be over 100 clips in 2K21 already of catching lobs. It's such a huge part of our game, but there's such an artwork to creating these opportunities to catch lob finishes out there. Now that's what I want you guys to take from these background clips that you see here, is that if anything, you know, a lot of pro players look at gameplay clips, and if you guys could watch these gameplay clips and learn something new about increasing your game out there, hopefully you guys find this helpful. So these right here, perfect example. In NBA 2K21, there's such a huge problem with centers that are camped in the paint, and that's because shooters are not shooting as aggressively as they were in 2K20. So this is why it's even more important to set up your lob game and set it up properly. If you got a center camping in the paint, you got a good ball handler to create that opportunity for a lob finish, and you got Lob City Finisher on Hall of Fame accompanied by contact finisher and even Lob City Passer. It's almost a GG for anybody who wants to camp in the paint. Now you guys see the center in the paint, he got his badge equipped. The rim protector badge is equipped. He's camped in the paint and the lob still finishes. This is why Lob City Finisher is so important in NBA 2K21. And if you guys are out there and have the opportunity to equip Lob City Finisher, I highly recommend equipping it as high as it can go so you can eliminate the camping center threat, who's also often just staying dead in the middle of the paint, having a picnic, just waiting for an alley-oop finish or someone driving into the paint. He puts his team at such a huge disadvantage. He doesn't help on screens. He doesn't help out at the perimeter, although I don't think that it's necessary that centers come out to the perimeter, but there is a thing called hedging. These centers nowadays are not even hedging out the paint. They are staying dead in the middle of the paint, and it's frustrating. So we had to figure out a way to eliminate that threat. And I made a glass cleaning finisher, all speed pie chart, and he's an absolute nuisance nuisance. He's a threat to any center that wants to camp in the paint, because I'm either finishing them off body to body contact, pause, but he's out there finishing, catching bodies out there, and he's also out there with the lob threat because I have Lob City Finisher equipped on Hall of Fame. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.